Hey, it's Vana, and welcome back to Dark Souls, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode, we rang the first bell. We killed the bell gargoyles pretty efficiently, I would say. And in this episode, we made our way, well, in the last episode, we have made our way back to the bridge with the giant red dragon, and we actually need to use the key that we got. If you remember where that iron or the metal boar or whatever it was called was behind the gate there, that we picked up a basement key. We actually need to use that to open up this door here, which is probably one of the most confusing parts of this entire game. Like, how would you know, number one, that you need to pick up that key behind that gate? Because it's not obvious. And number two, that key goes to this door. Like, you know, it's very confusing for new players. Anyways, we have a ladder here. Let's go ahead and press B once to slide all the way down. And what do we have here? Rear? I don't know what that means. Okay, and now we get to the part that, number one, lots of people hate, and number two, took my roommate very many tries. I didn't say that right. Very many tries, yeah, to, what's that sound? I hear the sound of someone walking. Very many tries to conquer, and you'll see why shortly. I'm not sure. Oh, yes, this leads back to Undead Burg, the rooftop area. I don't know if you guys remember. If you do, you have a very good memory, but there was a time where we came to that metal door, and now we have opened up a shortcut, basically, to the bonfire. Alright, let's kill these guys, though, because they're going to chase me, and I cannot have them messing up the very particular way that I need to play this next part. Alright, so that is just a shortcut, as I mentioned. And let's head down to what will probably be our inevitable death eventually, because this place really does suck. Alright, so we have a new enemy type. Oh, God. Yeah, that's why it sucks too, because there are narrow passageways. Come on, roll. There are narrow passageways, and since we have a very big weapon, like okay, this is ridiculous now. Since we have a very big weapon, I can't get hit by these guys. They're going to make me bleed. Alright. I think we might die already here. Unless I can get an Estus off. There we go. Yeah, this is the problem with having a big weapon like this, because you will hit the sides of walls and end up not hitting anything. I don't want to kick you. I want to kill you. These are basically just 10 times more annoying rats. That's what's happening here. They will jump out of the way of your attacks, much like rats, but they are also much faster generally. Okay, so this part of the game you have to really watch out and be careful, because there's stuff that will kill you at every turn, including more of these dogs. Don't kick him, kill him, swing your giant gargoyle axe. Vana, what are you doing? That reminds me, I want to actually switch out some of these gestures. Let's go ahead and grab hurrah, and the points aren't really necessary, especially the points in different directions. The shrug, okay, and well, what is it? Yeah, so when I said, come on, what are you doing, Vana? I wanted to do this. What? Alright, so before we go that way, we want to actually go this way, although I'm not too adept at remembering what's around each corner. Okay, so let's just be very careful.
Help me. Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
Okay, I didn't mean to skip that dialogue. So this guy I've actually never even knew existed. It's so weird, because like my roommate was playing through this and I saw there was someone at Firelink Shrine, and I was like, who's that? And he's like, oh, I rescued this guy at the bottom of the of this place where we are right now. And I was like, what? I've never seen this guy up until now in any playthrough, and I don't know why I've missed, because I have been down there. So maybe you have to come like right up to the door. This is what I'm thinking. I went to this one, I saw that it can't be interacted with, and I was like, okay, all of them are like that. I hug to the right, and I guess he never talks to you if you hug the right. Anyways, we do have the key for him. And inside we have this dude right here.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels.
No problem.
Oh, hello. I'm fine. I will rest a while, then return to Firelink Shrine. I have my sorcery, and I will be more cautious next time. Besides, I have an important task at hand.
How'd you even get locked in here? That's what I don't understand.
Oh, hello. I'm fine.
Okay. Obviously there are a lot of barrels in this game, or in this room. So let's go ahead and destroy those. I heard you don't want to run into this guy. I'm not sure. Rolling shouldn't hurt anybody, so I don't know, but let's just make sure not to hit him. All right, what does this body have? A full sorcerer's set, including a sorcerer's catalyst, which I believe I've mentioned allows you to cast magic. Okay. Moving on. Griggs of Vinheim, consider yourself rescued. I can't take this. I can. I think that's the only door that we can interact with. Alright. So this part's kind of tricky. The hollows, when they have these torches, they are much more difficult. Hopefully we can kill them. Ah, see, they run right at you. And they deal, like, damage over time with their fire. So we just need to kill them as they walk up towards me. Come on. And they're also generally much more spry than all of the other hollows. They will just run and jump at you, which is not get killed. Okay. Gotta get the feel for the range on these weapons that I have never used before. Okay, I believe we still have some over there. Yes, we do, as well as an item. Okay, guys. Gonna need you to single file come over here. Or maybe I can just do this. That works too. Triple kill! What do we have? Twin humanities. Yeah, I kind of figured the reward was not going to be that great. Okay, we are done with this side, and now we need to go to the side that we actually need to traverse through. And this part is very, very annoying. Beware of hollow. Indeed. Okay, so we want to move forward very slowly here. Can we interact with these doors in any way? You see that? Yep, someone's behind that door. How about you? Same thing. Alright, that's good. We actually got a free hit. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So, you move forward a bit, and then these guys come out, which is a new enemy type, and a very annoying enemy type as well. They are Thief Hollows. I'm not sure exactly what these guys are called, but they will do all sorts of tricky stuff to you, including like jumping on your head and slashing your throat and parrying your attacks. They're generally worse, faster versions of the Baldur Knights, but obviously they are no match for Vana. Okay. Do they have anything inside of these rooms? That's the question I want to know. The answer to. And the answer is yes. Mailbreaker. Interesting. Never used that weapon before. Nor have I ever seen anyone use it, I don't think. Well, I'm sure I've seen people use it, but it's not ringing any bells. Get it? Because we rang a bell in the last episode? I feel like I've said episode so many times that every single time I say it now, I mispronounce it like I say espisode. Okay. I know you guys are down here, and I don't want to say that to, like, spoil it, but at the same time, there's a reason I'm moving forward very slowly. Die dog, thank God. That's, like, the worst part. Okay, come on over here. Okay, let's, I don't even know if they can parry this thing since it's so big. That's what she said. But I know for a fact they can parry smaller weapons. Die. Die. There we go. You see that tricky flip he did there? Yeah, these guys are very tricky. Okay, that's a lot less trouble we had with this situation than I thought we were going to have. Bandit's Knife, the weapon that I used for pretty much the majority of my first playthrough. Until I realized I was shooting myself in the foot because it's a very hard weapon to use for the majority of the playthrough. And I was going to say we probably have one more dog, and as if on cue, there he is. What do we have in here? Large soul of a lost undead. And over here, nothing. And over here, thief set, which you get if you start off as the thief, which I did in my first playthrough. Anything in here? Nope. Okay, and did we search this? I think we did, yes. Alrighty. And now we come to a very infamous part of Dark Souls. Let's use an Estus flask. It's been quite a while since I've done this, so I don't know how successful we are going to be. But, let's go ahead and try it. And inside this room we have the Capra. Okay, that's terrible. Yeah, when that happens, you're pretty much done for. Come on now, dogs. Give me a break. When they box you in like that, it's god-awful. So that's the Capra Demon, ladies and gentlemen, and that is one of the most infamous bosses in Dark Souls. I didn't have too much trouble with him my first time, which is ironic, because this time I just walked in and died. But pretty much what you have to do is like roll to the left, dodge his first attack, and then if the dogs box you in like that, like I said, you're pretty much done for. No point in using humanity because I'm not sure how long or how many tries it's going to take me to do this. But let's try again. Alright, so here we go again. This boss just sucks because of this exact reason. Okay, there we go. Let's get up these stairs. Alright, we want to get to the end. Don't lock onto that far dog. Lock onto the close one. Okay, there's one dog dead. And we need to drop down. We need to kill the other dog. That's the problem here. Die. There we go. Hopefully it's dead. Okay, now we just need to dodge his attacks. I can't see anything. Okay, that works. Climb up here, get to the edge, use an Estus flask. Boom. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Can't see him. Behind that stupid tree. Now, you can block his attacks. Yeah, let's actually just engage him one-on-one here and try and use a gold pine resin if at all possible. You can dodge his attacks, but not... Okay, that does like no damage. Alright. But not the two-handed. The two-handed will just get you killed. Let's use... I didn't want to use that. I wanted to use an Estus flask. Okay. Now let's try this. Oh, my God. Alright. That does a lot of damage. Good. Although we didn't get that second hit in for some reason. Roll. Can't see. The reason this boss sucks is because this room is just god-awful. The worst part is the room itself, not the actual boss. Can we do a plunging attack here? No? Don't want to kick him. Why are you kicking him, Vana? Okay, it is possible to do a plunging attack, but it's very hard because he runs up almost immediately. Drop down, please. Thank you. That works for me. Let's get another hit in. Crap. Estus flask. Okay, he hasn't done any two-handed attacks, which is good for us. Die. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, one more attack. Boom. Okay, only 2 tries for the Capra Demon. But, yeah, you can see why this is annoying. Whole bunch of humanity. How many? Did we not get souls for that? Do we need to loot this to get the souls? There we go. Demon Great Machete. Ooh, wow. I think that's actually a really rare drop. You're not even supposed to get that until later in the game. I don't know. I don't even think I've ever gotten that from him. And that's actually a really good weapon. So yeah, if you can't tell, the problem with this boss fight is that it's just so cluttered and claustrophobic. You can't see him because stuff is always like in your way if you're trying to use the camera and like trees get behind it like this and you're like, ah, where am I? Where am I? But overall, not really as difficult as people make him out to be. I mean, a lot of people hate the Capra Demon. It's a very notorious boss, like I've said. Let's grab our souls. Let's take a look at that Demon Great Axe or whatever the hell it's called. No, it's called the Demon Great Machete. Yeah, I've heard that's a really good weapon to use. Let's see what the parameters are. 40 strength and 0 dex. You know what? We'll probably shoot for that weapon because I love cool weapons and that is very much a cool weapon. But nevertheless, we have killed the Capra Demon and reaped the key to the depths. Let's head down here, shall we? Oh, look, there's only one guy. Isn't that wonderful? We can just take him out. Look at that guy right there. Let's actually kill him. See, it's easy to kill guys like this because the game expects you to just walk forward and then he aggroes once you walk past him. But I know he's there, so I can actually kill him. Oh, we just got parried. Luckily, these guys don't do too much damage if that happens, but in other cases in the game, that's like a death sentence. Okay, come on. Come on. Get that shield out of there. And die. Yeah, you have to find like a happy medium between hitting the walls and having the weapon bounce off, and then just hitting the walls and the hitbox still counts as you swinging through them. Okay, so we have a door over here, which we can use the key to the depths for. We also have an item over here, which some people might think, oh, it's on the other side of the fence, I can't get to it. Wrong! You can get to it. I believe this is just a shortcut, although I'm not exactly sure where this leads. Yeah, we've seen a similar area like this before, but I don't think it's what you're thinking. I don't think it's that tower where Havel is. How dare you, sir? How dare you fire arrows at me? Now die. I want his body to fall over. There we go. Where does this lead? I'm drawing a complete blank right now. What do we have here? Eminent Charmer? Where? Oh, yes, I know where this leads. Okay, so to our right we have a merchant. A very odd place for someone like this to be. Yeah, the dialogue is very low in terms of volume, so we'll talk to her, but you guys are probably going to have to read the subtitles. Sounds a little crazy to me. Alright, let's see what you have for sale. I don't think there's ever really a use for that. I mean, there is, but usually by the time you... What is the term? Get bled? Usually by the time your bleeding meter gets filled, you don't have time to use that. Purple moss clumps, however, are very, very, very useful, and we'll buy 5 of them. Blooming moss purple clumps are useful as well, but I don't want to spend too much. We'll just spend 1 and hope that we don't get toxicked. Poison throwing knives, no. Dung pile, no. Alluring skull, no. Charcoal pine resin, no. Transient curse, yes, but not until much later. No, no, no. And then you can buy 2 humanities from her. Prism stone, no. Yeah. And then she just has arrows. Okay. Yeah, I believe if we follow this pathway down, it should lead us to a shortcut. Yes, indeed, this may look familiar. It's the gate near Firelink Shrine that we can now activate from the other side. And voila, we have a shortcut. Aren't we lucky? Let's head back in this direction, though, and see if there's anything else at the top of this spire. I don't think there is. I think it's going to be a dead end because I'm not remembering anything that is up here. But we shall soon find out. Indeed, it is a dead end. I was correct. Alright. So let's head back down here. Let's roll over here, and then let's roll down. Why? Because I can just simply land here and then use 1 Estus Flask. And we are good to go. Probably would have been more wise to use a bonfire and then come back this way, but YOLO, am I right? And by the way, some people have mentioned that they cringe when I say that. You guys gotta realize, I mean, not too many people, but I've seen it a couple times in the comments on different videos. You guys gotta realize I'm saying that ironically. I'm not really saying YOLO. I would never. I think I would buy a gun and shoot myself in the head if I ever said YOLO legitimately. Alright, some more hollows down here. At this point of the game, when you see hollows, you're like, are you joking, hollow? Kick you in the face, and then I will kill you with 2 swings, even though it should be 1. But we need to upgrade this weapon. I like this weapon a lot. We might just upgrade this weapon. I do know for a fact no one uses this in PvP, and that's usually what I go on in terms of, should I use this weapon or not? I mean, there are some good weapons for PvP, and there are some good weapons for PvE, but usually you can find a happy medium. I think that's twice we've said happy medium in this episode. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we will end the episode here. In the next one, we will go see whatever that item is, or go find out whatever that item is in the distance there, and then we will travel further into the depths. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.